Alright, so I'm going to be posting this before my videos, guys, and you can partake in it or not, but we're going to do some singing bowls and I'm going to say a little prayer. And you're welcome to just sit and relax and free your mind up before the reading with me. I just wanted to do this. I'll timestamp it, so if you want to go straight to your reading, that's fine too. So we're going to go ahead and start. Take a deep breath. I call upon light and all beings whom serve only love and light. I ask you, angels, ancestors, and light beings, to cleanse and protect this space. Ask for your protection and guidance so that your divine sight can be delivered with love and healing for the greatest good. I ask you, angels, ancestors, and guides, to assist those whom these messages are meant for, to assist them on their journey of healing and spiritual growth. I appreciate your unconditional love and guidance. Thank you, angels, guides, ancestors, and Lord of Love. Amen. Okay, guys, so singing bowls. I'm just going to relax and listen. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that, and if so, I'm glad, and I'm happy you guys come to my channel and enjoy your reading. Hi, guys. Welcome. If you're new, if you're returning, thank you. I appreciate your support and you coming back and watching your videos. And if you're new, welcome, and I appreciate you too. We are going to start with Aquarius today. I'm getting the air signs done today. So Aquarius, ruling the 11th house of friendships, like-minded people, humanitarianism. Pluto just left Aquarius and now is back in Capricorn. So that's interesting energy. We'll see how that's all gonna play out here for a while until it goes back into Aquarius for a very long time, like 20 some years or something like that. I don't have the exact, like 27 or 28 years, something like that. So all right, Aquarius, so you're a fixed sign, so one of the most reliable, dependable, loyal out of the air signs. So I am going to start with the Guardians of the Night Tarot for you guys. I just want to say thank you, you guys. It's been crazy. I can't believe how much it means to me that people do show up and they listen and they watch their readings, and it's just so nice, you guys. Because, you know, I have an earth life, I call it, and it's what I do besides this, but this is like everything I do. So it's like who I am, like, it's crazy. So it's really nice to know that other people connect with this this part of me and this part of themselves. So that means a lot, and I think it means a lot in the big picture. The self-reflection, doing the work, showing up in a real energetic spiritual way for you and those closest to you. Okay, so that being said, I just want to say I really appreciate you guys. Okay, so the Emperor comes out with the Five of Pentacles and the Sun. Nice. Okay, so there is this feeling right now of you having maybe just understood or realized that, and actually I'm even feeling like watching over, like been watching over something. This could be a situation, this could be a special person or relationship in your life that you've been, I wouldn't even say maybe like, I'd say just watching, observing, and it's interesting, trying to like lead the way in a kind of quiet, still, controlled, and wise way. Not really, it's very active, but it's quiet. That's what I'm getting. And trying to put your best foot forward into something that maybe you're afraid of feeling rejected, or feeling like you're going to be looked at as some sort of way. But it's just not like that. So yesterday I was meditating on this, your guys' energy, and I did it for all the air signs, and a couple things came up, and I happened to be like, happened to be just sitting down listening to music, and I thought, man, these air signs, reciprocity, that's exactly what I got. So I took a few notes yesterday, and one of the things was about putting your best foot forward, and trying to lead the way, and having a wanting to step in and kind of be a part of something, but really afraid of being seen as like foolish or crazy, or not being received. I also got the feeling that you weren't receiving like the acceptance either of something. So there could be something here you want to be accepted into, maybe accepted as a boss. This could be something to do with being a leader, a boss, something like that in a job. Also could just be like, it could be anything. It could be like coming into a family, you know, if you're like the stepmom or the stepdad or something like that, and being like received, you know, received by others, received by another or others, or a situation. And I felt like there could have been some feelings on your part, Aquarius, where you felt though you were not received, or you were not accepted, or something was not being reciprocated, or you were afraid of that. It was more like a fear of that, but we are going to get a little more, and we did get reciprocity under the Emperor here. And it says, do unto others as you would have them do unto you, exchanging for mutual benefit and equal trade or symbiotic relationship. That is kind of what I was feeling. It's like a feeling of going into something or wanting to be a part of something that you know will bring you value, and you will bring it value. But there's also a feeling of it feeling kind of out there a little, like maybe a little like where you might be thinking this isn't going to be received well, or I'm not going to be received well, or people are going to think I'm just jumping the gun on this, being impulsive or crazy or foolish. And actually that wasn't the kind of the where it led. It actually led to even though there was this feeling of feeling bad for either not stepping forward and taking control over a situation, or being a leader in a situation, there was a feeling of maybe also, this could be another story if this has already happened, where you could have been feeling like I should have, coulda, woulda. But there is still this feeling here of it can be being done, and either jumping back into something or involving yourself in something that maybe before either you were afraid other people might think you were impulsive or crazy or foolish, or you yourself were thinking that because you're like, this isn't going to be received well, or something like that. That's kind of what I was getting, you guys. Let's get, and perceptivity. Yes, that's exactly what I was getting, is like the way you were seeing something or are seeing something, isn't, you're seeing it as I'm not going to be accepted, or this isn't going to be reciprocated well by others, but it is. There is something here that I feel you want to, and it's actually, it could come across as like crazy or impulsive or something like that, but it's not. It's very, it could be helping somebody, it could be stepping in and just taking the reins on something and moving forward on something that you've been thinking about for a while that you're just afraid of, or maybe already were, you had a perceived rejection. I don't feel it was a rejection. I don't feel there has been, I think it's your perception. I think there was something here you might have perceived or observed in an environment that wasn't what truly it was. Like there was really something, it wasn't perceived the way you thought it was. It wasn't taken the way you thought it was. That's what I'm getting. And that's exactly what I got in the pre-meditation, meditation yesterday. It was the cars, okay? So it was, you might think I'm crazy. To hang around with you, you might think I'm foolish, I got nothing to do, or, you know, like, but there's actually a purpose here. I feel like you are putting yourself into a purpose. You just maybe had already felt like it wasn't taken well or something, but the sun's here, and that's really nice, and perceptivity. So you might feel like left out of something or not a part of something, but I feel like that's kind of just one of those. And I remember like it's crazy. I remember when this Five of Pentacles was just and this could be I remember when it was just coming up, it was just like a stalker card for me years ago, and I was like, man. And it's because I just didn't feel like, I felt like there was a feeling of trying to like say or like tell myself I'm supposed to be doing this or I'm supposed to be doing this, and me actually kind of, how do I put this? It's kind of a feeling of saying I should be doing this or I am doing this. It's almost like, it almost feels like imposter syndrome or something, like I'm pretending to do something, but you aren't pretending. Like there's something here that's not fake or not, it's absolutely genuine. It's absolutely just the way you're perceiving it. Like you might feel like, and it is a feeling of like, why would this be for me? Why am I pretending this is for me? Why am I pretending this is the job for me? Why am I pretending this is a relationship for me? Why am I pretending this is the hobby for me or the passion for me or whatever? It's not pretending. It's because it's so, it's kind of just foreign is what I'm getting. And it's actually is a, it's the way you're seeing it within yourself. And it could be because you just feel like, there's just a fear of being like seeing that this is what you want, or this is what you're doing, or this is a huge part of you, or something like that, Aquarius. That's what I'm getting. And that'll make better sense if this is your reading. It'll make better sense for you. Oh, and then we got, the sun here. There it is. Mercy, benefit of the doubt. I feel like one of the biggest things right now, and dreams like seeds require fertile soil in which to grow, the ability to produce a plethora of new ideas, growth, or offspring. Okay, so with this Mercy card coming in under the sun, I feel like whatever this is, there could be, like, you may want to, there's an understanding here. Like, you want to understand, and you do understand something that maybe others don't, or maybe they would say, why are you trying to understand that, or why are you trying to be a part of that, or anything, and it could be leaving shadows of doubts in your mind. But there's a feeling here of not only giving somebody else the benefit of the doubt, but I'm more feeling like it's giving yourself the benefit of the doubt. Like if you're doubting that you are making a difference doing something, or you can be a leader, or that you were received well by somebody or something, or some situation in your life, you were. I feel like the deep undertone is you were received well. I feel like it's your own, there's like a feeling of just, maybe at times in your life you just have this, it's a shadow work. It's like you have to stop looking at yourself like you're not being received well. I've also had this, this is one of those big wounds. It's just the Five of Pentacles, you know, it sometimes just feels like, like you just don't have enough, or you aren't good enough, or how are others people going to see me, or if I go in there, are they going to judge me? Are they going to think I don't belong? But you do. You belong. You belong. And not only do you belong, but it's actually, it's going to be received, or it has been received, and maybe you just thought it wasn't, or you could be thinking that. So I do feel like this is saying step into whatever. If this is your reading that you are thinking about stepping into, or maybe applying, whatever, if it's applying for a job, or stepping into a mixed family, or anything like that, you guys, this is coming through as you will be received. It might not come across as that, but I feel like that's just you maybe always having that feeling of not belonging, or always having that feeling like I'm not going to belong. You know, it's kind of interesting, because it's like, I told myself this a lot growing, like, just into my adulthood. I'm like, man, that ain't for me, you know, but just because it wasn't my life, it wasn't what I was used to. That's not the way I was raised, or that's not the things we did as a family. And now my family wants to do these things, or I'm to be doing these things, or whatever. And it's like, well, that's just not me. It doesn't mean it's not you. It just doesn't mean you've believed that is, it's that separation. It's like you've separated yourself from something deep seated that you need to realize that you're not separate from. You actually are not only want to be a part of it, but it is meant for you. And there is you have to have some understanding here with like that, your doubts and your shadows, with like the way people might see you, or even the way you feel about yourself. A lot of the times that's what it is. It's like we feel a certain way about ourselves that's not what others see. It's not what others perceive. It's our own harsh judgments on our separation from others, or our separation from certain jobs, or passions or desires that we want in our life. And it's a big blockage. So that is what I am getting for you guys, Aquarius. So let's go ahead and get one of these Urban Crow. Waterproof. Ooh. I'm going to just go ahead and get a couple of these in preparation. Okay. There is something here, I feel like, waterproof, caching, and preparation that you've been waiting for, and maybe even preparing yourself for. Maybe even emotional rejection or something like that, where you have, how do I want to say this? You have prepared yourself for the worst, although hoping for the best, hoping for the benefit of the doubt. If this is you going towards a situation, hoping to be received, hoping to be accepted, maybe after rejecting a situation, a person, a place, a thing, because of your own deep-seated feelings of not feeling worthy, or not feeling something like that. This is saying you've been preparing, and you are waterproof, which means you're emotionally ready to step into do something and build something with what you've been saving and preparing for. I am getting that you have been possibly, saving money, or just saving that inner fire that keeps us going when it does rain. You know what I mean? When it does pour. That you've actually maybe did go through like some major feelings of maybe not being received, maybe being rejected. But there's something here where you're, it was kind of like the way you're seeing things, and now you might want to be jumping back in, or giving something another chance, or something like that, where it's like you're prepared now, and you've saved not only your little flame and your little fire, but also this could be actually material saving. But I am just getting that you're ready to take out what you need right now and put it into something that maybe there was a fear of being accepted, or it's just very interesting. I'm getting that, but there's like a very strong emotional protection around you right now that you it's interesting. It's like you can sit out, you can sit out in the rain, or sit out in the cold, or sit in the feelings of feeling left out of something, and still prepare. And it's like, but I've saved this stuff, so it doesn't matter like if you help me, or if you help me. I feel like you're very independent and self-sufficient, and you could be wanting to really be and this could be being helped, or this could be helping someone else. But it's like, just have an optimistic mind about going into this, whatever this is, because it's also going to help prepare others, and you can help others too. And I feel like it's really feeling like, it is feeling like that like-minded group, or some, you know, it's just interesting. It's like you've been out for a while of something that you really, but yet the whole time you've been out of it, you've been gathering and saving, like whether this is information or actual like courage or strength to go back in and do something, and it's get something ready for something. You could be like it's very interesting. Let's get one of these Starry Beginnings cards. Aquarius. Dream big, dream with your heart. On the bottom, stay the course. You are moving in the right direction. Yeah, there's just something here I feel like you could be faltering, going back on, maybe thinking, I don't want to be looked at as crazy, or excuse me, or I didn't feel received well the first time, or in this situation. And it's like that feeling of having been rejected, like hardcore or something, but it was really just like, it wasn't real rejection on their part or another's part. It was like your own shadow. It's weird. That's what I'm getting. So dream big. Don't give up on your dreams here, whatever this is that's going to make you super happy. And show like kindness and love if this is somebody else that you're trying to help, or, you know, be or maybe this is opposite, and they're coming in needing that mercy, and they want to be received. And I feel like maybe it could be the other way around too, where you did want like to receive them or whatever, but their own fear of rejection, or their own past protection, emotional like protection and stuff, could have kept them away from doing something with you, whether this is work, relationship, something like that, you guys. But that's what I'm getting. So let's go ahead and get a roots and wings, you guys. And you know, this could, like I said, go both ways, where like, oh yes, okay, we got the storm here, back here. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. The wildness. Yeah, it's like something has been emotional, very emotional. And now it's like you're wanting to jump back into something or do something, and really like, and I am getting that with the wildness and the wolf and the moon. It's like you might not be in it yet, or you might be working on bringing it to light, that you want to be part of this dream or part of this whatever it is. But this is after a very a time of I want to say like sheltering yourself, protecting yourself. And now it's like, I'm ready to be around people again. I'm ready to be a part of this. Whether this is a group, this could be a lot of things, you guys. Or this could be a relationship, but it's also, it's like calling for and calling out for those people and those that are going to be supportive. But there's still a fear that you need to get through here. Like whether it was past, like maybe the same group, maybe the same person. And you thought, or, you know, maybe they felt rejected by you, or you felt rejected or something by them, or it was weird or something. I'm feeling like that awkwardness. But this is dreamer, and this is saying, even though keep going, because you're like in a better place emotionally now to keep moving towards this happiness, and you have it in you now, or somebody else or another situation to see. And it's not just to see, it's like knowing that you have prepared yourself for this, like whatever this is. You might have been going to school to study or go into something, you know, and then maybe flunked or something, and then thought about not going back, or felt like crazy for going back to something that's really hard, or maybe it's just, it could be a multitude of things, you guys. So that is what I'm getting. We are going to go ahead and get one of these spiral oracles for you. So just put your most positive, best foot forward, Aquarius, right now, and try to recognize that you may be separating yourself or staying out of something that you want to be a part of. Show yourself or others. Go beyond the doubt. Go beyond the doubt right now, is what I'm getting. Pilgrimage. That's very interesting. Okay, so here's the pilgrimage card. And do you see she has this seed here, right? And it's just interesting because with these, the Urban Crow, we have the waterproof. And this is that being out in the storm, being out of something, or feeling like a tower moment, like maybe you just, something just, it's kind of crazy where you got kind of left out of something or something, and then we got the caching. So it's like this whole time, it's like and there is a lot of clouds in these cards, but it's like this is saving, just kind of instinctively putting things. I like to think of it not just as the material things, but also it's just like learning more, just, and it's kind of instinctive. It just kind of comes naturally to like put this kind of in the back for the minute and then bring it out when you need it. And that could be this could have been something that happened a while ago, and now you're like, oh, this is coming back up, and I need to, oh, I remember I actually there's interesting. It's like, now I'm ready to go into this more, there is like a group situation or some kind of, where it's like you're preparing to be a part of something and contribute to something, possibly. And maybe there's just a fear of feeling not accepted, or, you know, it's just very interesting, you guys. You'll know what this means, but I am going to read this pilgrimage card. She's also got this seed, and I want to say the seed of doubt, planting the seed of doubt will prove that your doubts were wrong when something actually comes out of it. That's what I want to say. That's what's coming. So let's go ahead and read this pilgrimage. I am on the journey of life. I take advantage of this journey to revise limiting beliefs that have blight into my past. Yes, this limited belief that you don't belong somewhere, you can't do something, or you're not supposed to be a part of it, but you feel like really deeply like you should be doing this or a part of this or something. And it's like, it's just your limiting beliefs. It's the perceptivity. It's the way you're seeing things, and they're not always as they seem. So if you did feel rejected, or you did put out, or somebody else is like, maybe you felt rejected by something else, it's their own, like, it's interesting. It's like there's shadow there where it's like there is a healing needed with their belief in themselves, and whether they believe they can be a part of something or vice versa. It's have blighted my past. For too long, I have surrendered to my weaknesses. That is a powerful statement, you guys. For too long, I've surrendered to my weaknesses, and now I clearly see a task before me, and that is this. Interesting. I want to be a part of this. I can be a part of this. I'm prepared for this. I'm ready for this. I have been ready for this longer than you know. I will not put it off any longer. I am going to invest myself in this. I am going to be prepared and ready for this. There's a huge step in moving towards something. It's really big, you guys. And it says, I am capable. I can do it. In one insightful moment, I cut the chains. They did not know it was possible, so they did it. Oh, they did not know it was impossible, so they did it. Don't think about the impossibilities right now. Don't think about, and not even think, don't see things as impossible. Don't perceive things as something impossible. If you have something you want to contribute to, or you want to be a part of, where maybe you feel like you have already been rejected, or you're going to feel laughed at, or whatever it is, don't be afraid, Aquarius. Step in there. Spirit's saying step in there. Have courage. Courage is the key word to this card. Today I look life in the eye and accept that we are dancing a dance of joys, illusions, and sorrows. The illusion of not belonging somewhere. The illusion of not being able to do something. The illusion of not being past this, like, social status, or this, like, oh, I think I've said this before, but like, I'm not a PTA mom, you know, because your mom wasn't a PTA mom. That doesn't mean you aren't. That means you weren't raised like that. And it takes time to realize what's true to you and what's not. And sorrows. And it does come with sadness when we realize, wow, I could have been a part of that. Well, you still can. If you're thinking it's too late to be a part of something that you already felt like you received some rejection and pain from, because it was actually just, I hate to say this, but it's coming through this way. It was just your insecurities. But there's definitely light at the end of the tunnel here. There's mercy. There's giving the benefit of the doubt. There's jumping into something, and, you know, this just, really feels like something that you might have gave up on because you thought that there was rejection, or you thought you weren't going to make it. Maybe you didn't even go fully in. Maybe you were protecting yourself because there's this stuff I can't, but now it's, I mean, I got this yesterday, I'm getting this again today. Whatever this is, if this is your reading, you might feel bad about missing an opportunity or not investing yourself in something in the past, or maybe you felt rejected from something in the past. It's saying it can still be done. It's not over. It's not over. So you might have put an end to something. You might have thought this is it, when it's not it. That's not it. Okay, so it says, I have not come here to be perfect. I have come here to be real. I love that. You know, whatever the situation was, this stormy, emotional situation, it's like, and you come back and say, you know, I've done a lot of work. I am ready for this. I am prepared for this. Or I'm ready to invest in this. There's going to be mercy, or beyond, like there's something that even the other energy, the other situation, the other person, whatever it is, you are being received. It's interesting. It just, some things take time. You know, Rome wasn't built overnight. And we're not perfect. And we need to be real about that. And we need to know that, hey, sometimes our perception's off. Sometimes we see things that aren't there. And other people see stuff that is there that we don't see about ourselves. Really great stuff. And usually we see the cruddy stuff while everybody else sees the good stuff. And it's like, man, I wish I could see through somebody else's eyes sometimes. Yeah, it's very interesting. That's what I'm getting. When I expand, fear diminishes. When you stop keeping yourself out of something, when you actually enter something that you're thinking about fiercely, you grow. Your fears diminish, because all of a sudden you realize there's acceptance there, or there's forgiveness there, or there's love there, or there's your friends, family, tribe supporting you. There's good there. Where we keep ourselves out of that stuff because we're afraid. But the fear diminishes once you realize, oh wow, this is better than I thought. Or, you know, and this can go with a lot of things. Like, we always think the worst, but it's like preparing for the worst and hoping for the best. But if we never take the step through the door, we never find out whether our fears were just fears and they kept us away from something we really wanted to be a part of. Yeah, so interesting. I love this. I leave the shores of safety. That's that waterproof card I'm getting. To venture out in this journey. I take a leap of faith and I receive my reward, you guys. Oh, this is actually making me emotional. I'm not going to lie. I actually want to cry. It's like, it's a beautiful reading, Aquarius. I don't know what this is, and if this is your reading, oh, you know, don't give up on going towards something or being a part of something you want to be a part of. Believe in your dreams, believe in yourself, and believe that sometimes we just don't see what others see, and we might even eject ourselves out of something that we're supposed to be a part of because of our fear of rejection. Oh my gosh, this is making me emotional, you guys. So I love this reading for you, Aquarius. Whoever this is for, you're not crazy. You're not impulsive. You have a dream here, and you are supposed to be putting yourself into something here. You have gained a lot of control over your inner emotional world, and you can be a part of whatever this is that requires whatever this is, this going beyond the doubt, giving the benefit of the doubt to yourself mostly is what I'm feeling, you guys. So go for your dreams, you guys. All right. Thank you again, Aquarius. This was a beautiful reading. I hope you guys have a good day. I appreciate you guys coming, your likes, your subscribes, and obviously the most watching your videos, you know. I hope they help somebody. So have a good day, and I will talk to you later.